Nós caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós.
Hello everyone and welcome to another coverage of the Brazilian National Championship here with live image to our international audience overseas and to our supporters and fans of Brazilian football in South America. I am Roby Porto and we are minutes away from watching the 26th round of the Brazilian Championship. Botafogo taking on Corinthians at home here at Newton Santos Stadium, the final stretch with the return legs, a clash of two teams that are in contrasting positions in the standings after 25 rounds, with Corinthians in the relegation zone, while Botafogo sitting on top of the standings, leading the Brazilian National Championship. The alvinegro fans remember the 1-0 win away at Neoquímica Arena in the month of June, back in the early rounds of the championship, with Junior Santos scoring the winning goal for the alvinegro. And you see the scene, this is the scene here at Newton Santos Stadium. Botafogo returning tonight here at Newton Santos Stadium after beating Fortaleza at home 2-0, with Igor Jesus scoring twice in the second half, and looking forward for the first leg of the quarterfinals against São Paulo Libertadores on Wednesday, September the 18th. Before that, on the Brazilian Championship, obviously, you're going to be watching with us Botafogo facing Corinthians. The next round of the Brazilian Championship will be next Saturday, still here in Rio, but Botafogo playing away, playing at Maracanã against Fluminense. This is the scene here at Newton Santos Stadium. Botafogo also expecting, we have the lineups for the games tonight. In a little bit we're going to put on the screen. There's a few changes for Botafogo. Remember the Botafogo, it's not having Gregory tonight, suspended after the last game against Fortaleza, playing here at home. Let's check how are the games of this 26th round of the Brazilian Championship. We had two games that happened today. We had a game that started at 4 o'clock in the afternoon the game that ended with Vitória beating Atlético Goianiense 2-0, a very important win for Vitória. Vitória passing Corinthians now. Corinthians now sitting on the 18th spot. One of the 4 teams on the relegation zone, Vitória, Corinthians, Cuiabá, and Atlético Goianiense is the bottom table on the 20th position. And it just ended a few minutes ago, a game that started at 6:30 p.m. here in Brazil. Atlético Paranaense and Fortaleza tying 1-1. You're going to have only Botafogo and Corinthians closing up the games for this Saturday at the Brazilian Championship. Game starting at 9 o'clock. And then tomorrow we have games starting at 4 o'clock. Palmeiras taking on Criciúma. Bragantino is going to take on Grêmio. Also at 4 o'clock in the south of Brazil, Juventude is going to take on Fluminense. And then at 6:30 we have 4 games scheduled for Cruzeiro and São Paulo, Bahia and Atlético Mineiro. And at Maracanã, we have the clash between Flamengo and Vasco da Gama. On Monday, at Beira-Rio, you have Internacional playing on Cuiabá. We still have a few teams that have games in hand on this Brazilian National Championship. And let's check the standings then to see how is looking after 25 games. Most of the teams have played 25 games, but you see that Fortaleza tying today against Atlético Paranaense has gained 1 point. It's 1 point behind Botafogo. Botafogo in the top of the standings with 50 points. 15 wins for Botafogo this season, 5 draws and 5 losses, followed by Fortaleza, Palmeiras that is playing on Sunday, as well as Flamengo, Cruzeiro and São Paulo in the top 6, Bahia, Internacional, Vasco and Atlético Mineiro. Those are the top 10 on the Brazilian National Championship. Bragantino, Atlético Paranaense, Juventude, Criciúma, Grêmio and Fluminense. Vitória with the win this afternoon, now gaining 1 position, passing Corinthians. Corinthians now sitting in the 18th place in the Brazilian National Championship, followed by Cuiabá and Atlético Goianiense. Atlético with only 18 points, having really a hard time. The team from Goiás, Atlético Goianiense, sitting on the 20th spot on the Brazilian National Championship. We have the lineups for tonight's game between Botafogo and Corinthians. Soon enough, the teams are going to be coming up on the stadium to be obviously well received by the fans. The fans always preparing like a huge party for the fans. But let's check the lineups. Botafogo having Vitinho as a right fullback, number 22. Vitinho is confirmed on the 11, the first 11 for Botafogo. John is the goalkeeper. Vitinho, Bastos and Alexander Barbosa, the 2 central defenders. Maxal is going to play as a left fullback. Tonight we have Danilo Barbosa replacing Gregory. Gregory is suspended, cannot play against Corinthians tonight. Will be available for the next match against Fluminense on Saturday. Marlon Freitas is our captain, the skipper. Luiz Henrique Savarino, Thiago Almada and Igor Jesus. Those are the starting 11 for Botafogo tonight against Corinthians. And we also have available for tonight's match, we see that Franklin Carvalho is going to be the head coach for Botafogo, and coach Arthur Jorge also suspended. It's not going to be on the bench for Botafogo tonight. Gatito Fernandes, Lucas Alter, Mateu Ponte, Tietê, Tiquinho Soares, Alex Telles, number 13. It's the new option for Botafogo. Cauê, number 25. Carlos Alberto, number 27. Alan Adrielson, back at Botafogo, another central defender to join the team tonight at this end of the competition. Mateus Martins, number 37, and Oscar Romero, number 70. Remember that Oscar Romero is Angel Romero's brother that plays on Corinthians. We're going to have a possibility of 2 brothers facing each other on the first match at Neoquímica Arena. The Botafogo brother coming up on top. Botafogo beating Corinthians 1-0 at the game that happened in the early stages of the Brazilian National Championship. Botafogo is returning tonight at Newton Santos Stadium. Botafogo, you all remember, beat Fortaleza 2-0 with Igor Jesus scoring the 2 goals for Botafogo. And in the second half, And now Botafogo is looking forward not only with this game tonight against Corinthians, but also with the clash against São Paulo, the first game of the home and away against São Paulo on the Libertadores. This is Corinthians for tonight. Corinthians is also ready for taking Botafogo. Head coach for Corinthians, Ramon Martinez, that had a very short stint with Botafogo with his son Emiliano Dias coaching Botafogo for only 3 games. Starting with Hugo Souza, the goalkeeper. Mateuzinho will be the right fullback. André Ramalho, Gustavo Henrique, and Caetano. Matheus Bidu, Ranielli, José Martinez, Rodrigo Garro, Ângel Romero, Thales Magno. This is the starting 11 for Corinthians. Also, Ramon Martinez has a few options and a bench with Matheus Donelli, the goalkeeper, Renato, André Carrilho, Mateuzinho, Bidon, Hugo, Coronado, Rian, Pedro Raul, Giovanni, Pedro Henrique, and Hector Fernandes. Those are the options for Corinthians for tonight against Botafogo. And there you see, once again, this has become a commonplace here at Newton Santos Stadium. The movement responsible for creating and organizing this welcoming party that it's also always very beautiful with mosaics and a lot of flags. And this is the party that the Botafogo fans were hoping to come back to it. And Botafogo has not played in the Brazilian Championship since the end of August 31st. And then you see Botafogo and Corinthians arriving at the pitch here at Newton Santos Stadium. This is game number 55 for Botafogo this year. Botafogo with 33 wins, 10 draws, and 11 losses during this run of 2024 in a Brazilian national championship and other competitions. In a little bit, we're going to check the lineups and the referees for tonight's match between Botafogo and Corinthians. There you see Anderson Daronco is the referee for tonight's match. The linesmen Rafael da Silva Alves and Lúcio Biesdorf Flor. He also has like the 4th referee, Miguel's Fogo TV, with images, with our coverage always in English for you that it's abroad, and it's gonna be checking up on Botafogo in a few moments. Botafogo and Corinthians. Remember the Botafogo, it's coming from a very important win against Fortaleza, playing at home. And then this was the game that happened on August 31st. And since then, Corinthians has played on the Brazilian Cup, qualifying for the semifinal. It's going to face Flamengo on the semifinal. The games are scheduled for the beginning of October. In 2 weeks, Flamengo and Corinthians are going to be facing each other on the Libertadores, on the Copa do Brasil, on the Brazilian Cup. Again, Botafogo, it's going to be playing with Vitinho, this one of the new faces for Botafogo, closing the window of having players coming. Vitinho, 25-year-old right fullback that was playing for Burnley in the English Championship. Adrielson is also back for Botafogo as an option on the bench. And Alex Telles, the right fullback, also an option for tonight's match. Remember that Franklin Carvalho, it's going to be the head coach. Arthur Jorge is suspended. Arthur Jorge and Botafogo at the helm of Botafogo. This will be game number 37 under the Portuguese head coach. 21 wins under the spell of Arthur Jorge here in Rio. 7 draws and 7 losses. Botafogo has scored 57 goals and has taken 33 goals. This is the situation now under the 52-year-old head coach. Ramon Martinez, technical Ramon Dias, qualified Corinthians for the semifinal of the Copa do Brasil, but he has a really, really tough job ahead. Now again, Corinthians sitting on the 18th spot in the Brazilian National Championship. The last 5 games, Corinthians has 3 draws, 1 loss, and 1 win. Ups and downs for Corinthians during the Brazilian Championship. Beating Flamengo, but losing to Fortaleza, and tying Fluminense, Bragantino, and Juventude. This is the story for Corinthians during most of this Brazilian national championship. Botafogo back on top after beating Fortaleza 2-0, and Fortaleza just played the match at 6:30 this evening away in Curitiba against Atlético Paranaense, the game that ended 1-1, a draw, and Vitória beat Atlético Goianiense 2-0. Another very important game with two teams on the relegation zone. We are moments away from the beginning of the match between Botafogo and Corinthians here at Newton Santos Stadium. You see the players there in the center having a chat with Anderson Daronco. It's very unusual. The game is scheduled to start at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Brazil time. In a few moments, and you see a pretty decent crowd for tonight's match, and Botafogo is also expecting a complete packed stadium next Wednesday when Botafogo will be playing the quarterfinal, a match against São Paulo again here in Rio. Botafogo getting a pretty good stretch of games in the state of Rio, beating Fortaleza at the end of August, and now playing against Corinthians. Will stay in Rio to play Fluminense next Saturday in the middle of the week, also playing at home against São Paulo. Those are the next few matches for Botafogo. The defense obviously missing the excitement and being part of this run. Botafogo in first up spot on the Brazilian national championship. To our fan base that have not had the chance to be part of this beautiful atmosphere, our stadium, it's located in the neighborhood of Engenho de Dentro here in Rio de Janeiro, a stadium that was built for the Pan American Games in 2007 and hosted track and field events of the 2016 Olympic Games held here in Rio. And it's obviously named after one of the most iconic players in Botafogo's history. Newton Santos Stadium has a capacity about around 40,000 fans, to be more exact, 44,661 fans. Now you see, this is number 43, Thales Magno, that played for a long time for Vasco, and it's one of the new faces for Corinthians. You see Botafogo and Corinthians pretty much ready for the beginning of the game that you're going to be watching with us. Once again, I'm Roby Porto, and you're watching the Brazilian National Championship from Newton Santos Stadium on Botafogo TV. Let's respect a minute of silence before the beginning of the game. And there you have it, the beginning of the match between Botafogo and Corinthians here at Newton Santos Stadium. The first movement with Botafogo, you see Danilo Barbosa replacing Gregory in the midfield for Botafogo. Almada finding Alexander Barbosa. This is Igor Jesus. Danilo. That's the first time that Vitinho touches the ball wearing the number 22 for Botafogo. This is Bastos. Moving the ball back with John. John working with Alexander Barbosa. Now you see Bastos on the right. Here is Savarino finding Luis Henrique. Trying to move again on the right, trying to find the space with Vitinho. You see the number 22, Vitinho, a 25-year-old, one of the new faces for Botafogo in his last stretch of the Brazilian National Championship. You see Almada trying to force Mateuzinho with the long ball forward. Again with Alexander Barbosa. Finding the space with Marlon Freitas in the middle. Quickly moving the ball to the right with Vitinho. This is Bastos. Corinthians trying to push forward, try to pressure Botafogo. Barbosa with the long kick forward. You see Igor Jesus was complaining there that André Ramalho was holding him. Long pass in the middle. You see the movement with Rodrigo Garro. This is Thales Magno. Working the ball on the left with Matheus Bidu. A quick switch. Botafogo trying to clear the ball from the box. Bastos and Barbosa, and another recovery there by Ranieri. Savarino trying to work the ball back with Marçal, and Botafogo gets the throw. Those are the early stages of the match here at Newton Santos Stadium. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this 26th round of the Brazilian National Championship. Botafogo on top of the standings, facing Corinthians. Corinthians in a very delicate situation, in 18th spot, especially after the result between Vitória and Atlético Goianiense tonight. A game that was played at 4 o'clock this afternoon. There you see Luis Henrique being pressured. Had no option other than working the ball with Bastos. Long ball forward looking for Vitinho. Savarino with the option for Botafogo. Vitinho's on the right. Savarino left-footed. Savarino, the chance for Botafogo. Hugo Souza with a very difficult save for Corinthians. And apparently Hugo Souza was hit on the head. It's down the goalkeeper for Corinthians. You see Savarino looking for their spot. And then Botafogo was trying to come away with the still Vitinho. Let's see with this. Yeah, apparently Vitinho hit the Corinthians goalkeeper with his right knee. Obviously unintentional, but it did hit Hugo. And Hugo is down. The first chance for Botafogo with 3.5 minutes on his first half. Remember, the Corinthians has Matheus Donelli as a backup goalkeeper, the number 32. That's the option for Ramon Diaz. And you see the fans of Corinthians here. There's a special dedicated area for the visiting fans here at Newton Santos Stadium. It's the south bleacher. Anderson Daronco giving a few minutes for Hugo Souza to get all the medical attention. And then you see our head coach tonight, Franklin Carvalho, that is replacing Arthur Jorge. Arthur Jorge is suspended after getting the third yellow card. This is André Ramalho. A pressure there by Igor Jesus. Mateuzinho working the ball in the middle, finding the spot with Ranieri. All the way in the back you see Caetano. Luis Henrique is pressuring. Luis Henrique after playing 2 games for the national team. Again, this is the goalkeeper Hugo. Botafogo trying to recover, and then you have a Botafogo again with the option. Luis Henrique preferring Igor Jesus in the middle in the box, was trying to work the space looking for Almada, not able to connect, and Corinthians hoping for the long ball. And Botafogo coming away with Hugo, with John the goalkeeper, pretty much playing as a last defender and putting the ball away. Corinthians quickly returning with the throw-in. Almada trying to pressure André Ramalho. This is exactly what Igor Jesus is doing also in the back there with Gustavo Henrique. Alexander Barbosa. Corinthians recovering. Rodrigo Garro was not able to connect. Here comes Luis Henrique. Doesn't have an option. Hoping for a help. Here comes Botafogo working with Marlon Freitas. And this is Vitinho. Marlon again. Not a good pass by Marlon Freitas, but he's able to recover. Able to find Luis Henrique. Luis Henrique working the ball in the middle. This is Danilo, left foot from outside the box. The first shot by Danilo Barbosa. This is the second shot of Botafogo at tonight's game. Make sure to check all of our official channels for the local time of our next broadcast when Botafogo will be playing Grêmio. Remember that Botafogo will be playing away against Fluminense at Maracanã Stadium next Saturday. Here comes Botafogo. Botafogo was hoping for a foul, and Marçal is complaining with the referee Anderson Daroco. And that said, play on. Danilo finding Luis Henrique. Here comes Botafogo. Luis Henrique using the right foot. Corinthians trying to clear the ball from the box. Barbosa recovering for Botafogo. Here comes Almada. Botafogo pressuring, maintaining possession, trying to find the open man. Has an option with Marçal on the left. Again, Almada. Marçal with the cross in the box, and Botafogo gets the corner kick with 7 minutes into this first half. Good movement for Botafogo at the early stages. Here comes Almada with the shot. Luis Henrique taking all the Corinthians defenders by surprise with a very quick corner kick. Bastos. Botafogo, it's on full-on pressure at the early stage of the game. Now working again with John. Marlon Freitas is looking for a Vitinho. Decided to keep moving the ball with Almada. Savarino, Marlon again with Botafogo coming with Marçal. This is Savarino looking for the option on the right. Vitinho, is he gonna take the cross? Vitinho putting the ball in the box. Corinthians is able to clear. Marlon again with Almada. Almada with the cross, looking for Igor Jesus. And Botafogo almost again had a clear chance to score. A beautiful movement. Botafogo controlling the pace, and this is the corner kick that took all the Corinthians defenders by surprise. And John and Hugo Souza was able to make a very important and difficult save for Corinthians. Gustavo Henrique was there to clear the ball from the box. You see that almost Luis Henrique cut away with the piece of the shot there for Botafogo with 9 minutes into this first half. Barbosa not able to connect. The referee says play on. And Botafogo quickly moving the ball there with Danilo. There's a Corinthians player down. Anderson Daroco. Daroco says play on. And Botafogo not able to recover. Return the favor to Corinthians. Here comes the cross in the box looking for Thales Magno. Just protected there by Alexander Barbosa. That was a funny, interesting situation because the Corinthians players were complaining that Botafogo kept moving the ball away, and then Corinthians was able to recover. And this is what happened there in the middle when Angel Romero and Barbosa were trying to fight for possession, and Romero ended up going down. Botafogo maintaining possession there 10 minutes into this first half at Newton Santos Stadium. This is the 26th round of the Brazilian National Championship. Botafogo and Corinthians. Marlon Freitas trying to find the space, pushing the ball forward, looking for Igor Jesus. Not much of an option there for the Corinthians defender, just to relinquish possession. Here comes Marlon again, switching, looking for Vitinho. There you have it, the right fullback for Botafogo, Vitinho, in its first match with the Botafogo shirt. Finding the space, Danilo looking for Igor Jesus, and the Corinthians defender is able to clear, looking for Mateuzinho with the long ball. Bastos. Here comes Botafogo again, Marlon Freitas, Luis Henrique. Marlon has an option with Danilo. I prefer moving the ball with Almada. Almada trying to create space again with Marlon. Marlon working with Marçal. Marçal with Marlon. Here comes an option for Botafogo. Vitinho with the cross in the box, and Botafogo will get the throw in. This is one of the set pieces that Botafogo has been using very frequently, with the player coming from the edge of the box and trying to infiltrate the Corinthians defense. And this is a situation where Luis Henrique committed the foul, taking on Rodrigo Garro, number 10 for Corinthians. We're approaching 12 minutes this first half here at Newton Santos Stadium. Corinthians taking the time for the free kick. Looking for the long ball. Searching for Thales Magno. There you see the number 43, the forward for Corinthians. Vitinho. This is John. Protected there by Angel Romero. The long ball forward. Botafogo was hoping for the foul. The referee says play on. Almada recovering for Botafogo, finding Danilo. Danilo pushing forward. Here comes Danilo. Has Luis Henrique on the right as an option. This is it. This is Luis Henrique. Vitinho is approaching. Almada. It's right there. Marlon Freitas. Luis Henrique. Again with Almada. Botafogo trying to push forward, but then Danilo got kind of confused and not able to connect with Marlon Freitas, that recovers for Botafogo and once again works with John. There you see on the bottom of your screen the assistant coach for Arthur Jorge, Franklin Carvalho, now replacing Arthur Jorge, who is suspended for this match against Corinthians. Vitinho with Luis Henrique. Luis Henrique creating with a lot of skills. That's one of the qualities of Luis Henrique that the Botafogo fans are always hoping to see. Almada. This is Bastos. Also saw a lot of action with the Angolan national team. Vitinho again on the right. Corinthians is able to recover. Vitinho was trying to help out with the defense, not able to. Here comes Corinthians. Vitinho coming away with the touch. The last touch by Vitinho. And from underneath you see Bastos coming and helping with Botafogo, where Corinthians was trying to push forward with Matheus Bidu. Matheus Bidu, the left fullback for Corinthians. Corinthians playing with Ramalho, Gustavo Henrique and Caetano as the three central defenders. Mateuzinho and Matheus Bidu are the left and the right fullback for Corinthians. There you see André Ramalho trying to find the space in the middle. Switching to the left. Here comes Corinthians looking for the cross. Again, Corinthians trying to move the ball in the box. The header, and it goes over the bar. That's the first clear chance for Corinthians here at Newton Santos tonight. We're approaching 15 minutes of this first half between Botafogo and Corinthians. There are 7 games scheduled for Sunday and Monday. 1 game on Monday, 6 games on Sunday. Beginning at 4 p.m. with Palmeiras and Criciúma, Bragantino and Grêmio, and Juventude and Fluminense. Those are the games scheduled for this Sunday afternoon. Here comes Bastos again, hoping for someone in the middle. Danilo was the one that came to keep moving the ball in the middle. Once again, Bastos moving forward, trying to find the space, working with Igor Jesus. This is Almada. Marçal is on the left. Here comes the left fullback for Botafogo. Again with Almada. Savarino trying to find the space, and Corinthians was able to recover there with Thales Magno. Botafogo trying to recover the ball in the middle, but there is a foul committed by Marlon Freitas, taking down Angel Romero from Corinthians. In the Brazilian National Championship, Corinthians is coming last game against Flamengo, playing at home. A 2-1 win by Corinthians, and then Corinthians also played on the Brazilian Cup, beating Juventude and qualifying for the semi-final of the Brazilian Cup competition. And Botafogo It's getting set to play against São Paulo on the Libertadores next Wednesday at home. Botafogo and São Paulo, the first game of the quarterfinals. Marlon Freitas recovering for Botafogo, pushing forward. Igor Jesus, Luis Henrique on the right. Marlon is hoping for the pass. Here comes Luis Henrique. Facing the opponent, Luis Henrique not able to connect. And Corinthians recovers again with Thales Magno. The Corinthians working with Angel Romero, but not able to come away with possession. Almada switching, turning away, escaping Rodrigo Garro. This is Savarino. Again, Botafogo pushing the ball. Vitinho. Reconnecting again with Marlon in the middle. This is Alexander Barbosa. Igor Jesus. Botafogo keeping possession. A very similar game that Botafogo played against Fortaleza in the last round of the Brazilian National Championship. Botafogo with more possession. And Corinthians just waiting for an escape. There's a player down for Corinthians. A player that goes down in the middle there is number 14, Ranieri. It's a defensive midfielder for Corinthians. It's going to need some medical attention there with 18 minutes on this first half. Ranieri is the first problem there with for head coach Ramon Dias. And this is the second time that the game had stopped here at Newton Santos Stadium. And this is the game number 458 of Botafogo at Newton Santos Stadium. Since Botafogo played the first match here in June of 2007. A game between Botafogo and Fluminense, with Botafogo beating Fluminense 2-1. The opening match at Newton Santos Stadium in 2007. Ranieri is going to have medical attention outside the line. Corinthians with only 10 men for the moment. You see Matheus Bidu taking the time to put the ball back in place. And you saw quickly Ramon Dias, the head coach for Corinthians, the Argentinian. And Botafogo recovers the ball in the middle there with Bastos. This is Marlon Freitas, Almada. Looking for an option. Botafogo trying to find the entry pass, trying to find the open man. Again, moving between the two central defenders, Bastos and Alexander Barbosa. Here comes the Argentinian, Alexander Barbosa. Switching, finding Luis Henrique on the right. Here comes Luis Henrique facing the opponent. Luis Henrique looking for the cross in the box. And Corinthians is able to clear the ball from the box. There were 3 Corinthians players surrounding the Botafogo attacker. Here comes Almada, the chance for Botafogo. Again, Almada with Luis Henrique. Savarino working with Marlon Freitas. The switch for Almada, looking for the shot. Almada with the shot. There is a deflection and Botafogo gets the corner kick. This is what Almada is hoping for. The space. The ball hit Ranieri and Botafogo gets another corner kick. And you see the expression there of Hugo Souza, the goalkeeper for Corinthians, not happy with the central defenders are doing there in front of the box. Another quick corner kick for Botafogo. Here comes Almada. Almada on the edge of the box. Savarino! Oh, the chance for Botafogo with another shot for Savarino. And here comes Corinthians. One attacker against 3 defenders. Vitinho is the last man for Botafogo. And here comes Vitinho coming away with possession for Botafogo. And the fans are obviously very happy with the right fullback Vitinho. Igor Jesus in the box. Igor Jesus looking for the pass, and Botafogo gets the corner kick. 21 minutes and Botafogo keeps pushing on. Another good chance for Botafogo with Igor Jesus. Botafogo has taken two very quick corner kicks in the course of this match on this first half. They're creating some good chances. Now you see Marçal getting ready to curl the ball in the box. Here comes Marçal. A corner kick for Botafogo, across for Luis Henrique. Was able to hold it and turn for the shot, Luis Henrique. Didn't come out the way he wanted. And it's another save by Hugo Souza, the goalkeeper for Corinthians. Igor Jesus pressuring. Corinthians trying to come away with possession. Botafogo recovers with Marlon. Luis Henrique. Once again involved in play. Luis Henrique on the right. Vitinho is an option. Near the touchline. Marlon Freitas looking for their space. Has an option with Alexander Barbosa. Decided to push it on with Almada. Botafogo playing mostly in its offensive part of the pitch. Bastos able to settle. Bastos is trying to find an unmarked player. Here comes Botafogo again with Marçal. A quick chip forward looking for Igor Jesus. Almada. A pass in the middle looking for Igor Jesus. Igor Jesus not able to come away, but Luis Henrique with a shot! Botafogo gets another connection. The cross again for Luis Henrique. Cross by Savarino. Marlon Freitas working with Marçal. No one to play on the left. Marçal is going to have to reconnect and conduct again for Botafogo on the right. Savarino with the cross. The chance for Botafogo! A save by goalkeeper Hugo once again for Corinthians. Igor Jesus with a clear chance to score for Botafogo and Nilton Santos. And Botafogo keeps pressuring, recovering possession, trying to come away. Here comes Corinthians with Mateuzinho on the right. Corinthians doesn't have the numbers. It's forced to work the ball in the middle with Romero. Garro and Romero, and again with Mateuzinho on the right. This is Rodrigo Garro. Botafogo trying to reconnect with Danilo. Recovers. This is Almada. Luis Henrique is on the right. This is Savarino pushing again with Almada. Almada for Igor Jesus. On the edge of the box. Here comes Igor Jesus trying to settle for the cross. Luis Henrique! Once again, Hugo able to save for Corinthians. And there's a foul on Romero. And you see Botafogo creating the chances. Luis Henrique with a very good finish. What an incredible save by Hugo. And then a cross and the header by Igor Jesus. It's one chance after the other. What an opportunity Botafogo had to score, to open the score in Nilton Santos Stadium. Yeah, Hugo Souza, the goalkeeper for Corinthians. You see Danilo, the defensive midfield, replacing Gregory tonight. José Martinez, the Venezuelan. Corinthians trying to find the space, switching, finding Romero on the right. Looking for a cross in the box. There's no option. Working with Rodrigo Garro. Again with Romero. Mateuzinho trying to maintain possession. Corinthians switching from right to left. This is Bidu. The left fullback for Corinthians. It's in the box. Working the ball back. Corinthians is going to start again. All the way back with Caetano, Ramalho and Gustavo Henrique. Igor Jesus almost trying to recover for Botafogo. Corinthians has no other option than to work again with goalkeeper Hugo. Mateuzinho not able to control possession for Corinthians. Botafogo gets the throw. The 25, almost 26 minutes. First half at Nilton Santos Stadium. Here you see Marçal. Looking for the open man, was able to find Danilo in the middle. Danilo pointing for someone to show up as an option. Here comes Igor Jesus. Marçal working with Barbosa. Again, Danilo. Vitinho is on the right with an option, as an option for Danilo. Also Luiz Henrique. Marlon Freitas. Danilo. Corinthians just waiting, just giving space for Botafogo and just maintaining most of its players in its back part of the field. Danilo. Marlon Freitas is pointing to an option with Marçal on the left. Botafogo working now with Almada, trying to push forward, and Corinthians recovers with Angel Romero, but there's a foul awarded to Botafogo, Anderson Daronco. And then you see the options for Botafogo. You see Chiquinho, one of the options for Botafogo in this game. Matheus Martins, that's also another option for Botafogo. Marlon did not see the pass by Luiz Henrique. Corinthians trying to connect, trying to work the ball in the middle with Romero. Mateuzinho in the middle. Botafogo recovers with Marlon Freitas. Savarino hoping for the pass. Again with Marlon. Long push forward, looking for Igor Jesus. Marçal is going to get the throw in for Botafogo. Almost 28 minutes, first half at Botafogo, Newton Santos Stadium. Botafogo created at least a couple of good chances to open the score here in Rio. Danilo. This is Marçal. Vitinho. Trying to push the ball forward against Vitinho. Controlling, goes down, gets the foul for Botafogo. Botafogo in a hurry. There you see Vitinho, the 25-year-old. One of the new faces for Botafogo in his final stretch of the Brazilian National Championship. Almada. Finding Danilo. Long pass forward for Luiz Henrique. The quality, the skills by Luiz Henrique. Trying to create the space with Marlon in the box. Was the last pass there looking for Savarino. Did not work out. Danilo recovers for Botafogo, but Daronco points to a foul. Awarding the foul there. Did not seem that there was a push between Danilo and Rodrigo Garro. And Corinthians obviously not in a hurry to for the free kick. We're approaching 29 minutes, first half in Newton Santos Stadium is still scoreless between Botafogo and Corinthians. Remember, the two teams faced each other on the first phase of the championship. And Botafogo beat Corinthians 1-0 at Neoquímica Arena in the month of June. Igor Jesus trying to pressure. Mateuzinho has no space. Pushes the ball back with Ramalho and Henrique. Again, involving a goalkeeper, Hugo. You see the linesman pointing to an offside position there by Thales Magno, number 43. Thales Magno and the central defender, Alexander Barbosa, facing each other. That's the challenging that we've seen in the early stages of the match. Vitinho with Danilo. Again, Botafogo working the ball in the middle with Almada. This is the central defender, Bastos, the 32-year-old. Trying to find the open man. Bastos again pushing the ball forward. Igor Jesus looking for Luiz Henrique. A beautiful pass for Luiz Henrique on the right. Marlon is an option. Luiz Henrique is going to get another corner kick for Botafogo. That's what Botafogo is trying to do. Break the first line of defense for Corinthians. Botafogo has been getting all sorts of looks in his first half. Let's hope that this corner kick will find the target. Savarino with the cross in the box. The header goes over the bar and it's just a goal kick for Hugo. Almost 31 minutes, first half in Newton Santos Stadium. We see a very, very similar game that happened here between Botafogo and Fortaleza, where Fortaleza was just hoping for a mistake by Botafogo, and Botafogo had to play with a lot of confidence and with a lot of patience, despite creating a ton of opportunities. Here comes Corinthians. Again on the left, Barbosa. Beautiful, beautiful ball played by Barbosa. Marlon not able to connect. Almada is another one in the middle. Igor Jesus is trying to help. Marçal also pressuring. Corinthians trying again. Trying to go inside from the left side. Vitinho. Keeping the pressure on. Vitinho. Vitinho goes down. The referee says play on. Corinthians comes away with the possession with Rodrigo Garro. The ball in the box again with Garro. Looking for the cross. Again another cross for Corinthians with Mateuzinho. And Corinthians gets the corner kick. 32 minutes, first half, at Newton Santos Stadium. One of the few connections there that worked for Corinthians in his first half. You see the Corinthians fans that came to Rio. This is the corner kick for Corinthians. Corinthians will be facing Atlético Goianiense. The next game for Corinthians on the Brazilian Championship will be playing at home, while Botafogo will be playing the Fluminense next Saturday at Maracanã in the Brazilian Championship. This is Matheus Bidu, the left fullback for Corinthians, with the corner! A quick header by Corinthians. A beautifully taken corner kick. Actually, it was Rodrigo Garro with the cross. And Botafogo gets the goal kick. One of the few chances for Corinthians in his first half. Again with Marlon Freitas. Facing Rodrigo Garro. Going back with John. Is he going to push forward? John finding Marçal here on the left side. And Botafogo has an option of one of its new faces for tonight's match. Number 13, Alex Telles, is an option on the bench for head coach Franklin Martins. Here comes Botafogo with Luis Henrique. Marlon Freitas. Danilo is hoping for the pass. Here comes Danilo. Almada is on the left. Here very close to the touchline, you see Marçal. Almada again. Almada trying to create the space. Marçal working with Almada. Trying to switch with Bastos on the right. Vitinho is an option. Here comes Vitinho, the right full back for Botafogo. Working with Savarino. Here comes Vitinho, trying to maintain possession for Botafogo. And Corinthians gets the goal kick. Last touch was by Vitinho, number 22 for Botafogo. After Caetano was trying to clear the ball from the box. Almost 35 minutes. First half in Newton Santos Stadium is still scoreless between Botafogo and Corinthians. Danilo's pushed, but the referee says play on. Botafogo in a hurry. Botafogo hoping to open the score here at Newton Santos Stadium. Here comes Marçal. Marlon had an option with Igor Jesus. Pushing, finding Almada. Savarino with the cross. Corinthians able to clear. Almada with the shot from outside. The ball just sails over. And it's another goal kick there for Hugo Souza. Igor Jesus had an excellent option. You see the Corinthians defender. And then Almada with the shot. No problem whatsoever there for Hugo Souza, the Corinthians goalkeeper. Well, you see Franklin Carvalho, the assistant coach for Botafogo. And Corinthians starting, and Botafogo trying to pressure, trying to get control. Botafogo gets the throw. Bastos is going to put the ball back in play, working with Barbosa. Marçal is an option here on the left. Once again, Botafogo trying to find the space, trying to find the open man, trying to break the line of defenders Danilo. This is Barbosa. Marlon Freitas. Again with Almada. Mateus goes and clears the ball for Corinthians. The Botafogo fans were hoping for a foul. Almada was hit and fell to the ground, but the referee said play on. Luis Henrique is trying to help also in the middle. Mateus not able to contain. Here comes Mateus Bidu on the left with the cross. Botafogo is going to get the ball back with the throw-in. Romero was hoping for a different kind of switch. And Igor Jesus goes down in the middle. A foul committed there by Ranieri. Botafogo in a hurry. Marlon Freitas finding Savarino. Savarino looking for someone on the right. Here comes Vitinho as an option. There you see Vitinho. In his first game with Botafogo, Marlon Freitas pushing forward. This is Thiago Almada trying to create the space. Almada, Igor Jesus with the shot. The ball just hitting another Corinthians defender. And Botafogo getting another throw-in. Vitinho was hoping for some movement there with Savarino, not able to connect. Here comes Botafogo with Bastos, but the referee points to a foul committed by the central defender, number 15, Bastos. Bastos and Rodrigo Garra fighting for possession, and the Corinthians player going down. And it's a foul in 38 minutes on this first half at Newton Santos Stadium. Here comes Mateuzinho for Corinthians with the cross in the box. Corinthians trying to settle for the shot. Botafogo coming away with possession. Marlon Freitas trying to clear from the danger zone. Beautiful switch. Here comes Vitinho. A beautiful ball played there by Thiago Almada. Vitinho doesn't have anyone to connect with. Marlon Freitas working pretty much alone in the middle. Here comes Almada. Trying to switch, looking to find the space in the middle. Here comes Almada again. The beautiful ball, Savarino. The chance for Botafogo! Goal! Luis Henrique! What a beautiful sequence of passes between Almada, Savarino, and a classy finish by Luis Henrique. Botafogo opening the score at Newton Santos Stadium. Luis Henrique scoring his 5th goal with Botafogo in the Brazilian Championship. The Brazilian national played 2 games with the national team and now scores for Botafogo at Newton Santos Stadium. Luis Henrique, the 23-year-old, the number 7 for Botafogo. Botafogo is up ahead. Botafogo 1, Corinthians 0 at Newton Santos Stadium. What a beautiful goal scored by Botafogo at home. After creating a bunch of options, a bunch of chances, Botafogo finally opens the score in Newton Santos Stadium. Luis Henrique. And Botafogo keeps pressuring, keeps trying to recover possession. Here comes Corinthians, finding the spot in the middle with Angel Romero. Pushing the ball in the box with Mateuzinho. And the referee points to a penalty. The referee points to a penalty for Corinthians. Right after Botafogo scores, Anderson Daronco points to the penalty spot. Let's check. It was onside position. And then appears that Marçal did not find the ball and did touch the right fullback Mateuzinho for Corinthians. Maybe there's a different look on this closer situation. There's definitely a touch on the ball by Marçal. The Corinthians fans are celebrating, and this is obviously being checked by the video assistant referee. What an unfortunate turn of events for Botafogo after scoring and not able to pay attention on the switch. And a penalty kick for Corinthians with 42 minutes on his first half. You see Rodrigo Garro there, hoping for the shot. Mateuzinho is there also in the box. The number 11, Angel Romero for Corinthians, is going to be the one taking the shot, hoping to tie the match at Newton Santos Stadium. All hopes for the Botafogo fans lie on number 12, John. The goalkeeper for Botafogo after Botafogo opened the score at Newton Santos Stadium. A very, very quick answer by Corinthians. A beautiful ball played there by Mateuzinho. Unfortunately, Marçal was not able to get to the ball in time. Let's hope for John, the goalkeeper. Romero is ready for the shot for Corinthians. Corinthians hoping for the equalizer. Botafogo hoping for a good save or a miss by the Corinthians striker. 43 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. After Botafogo created one chance after another. Romero with the shot for Corinthians. John for Botafogo. Here comes Romero for Corinthians with the shot. John is able to save it! John for Botafogo, what a save for the goalkeeper of the glorious number 12, John. Romero with a missed penalty kick. Let's hope the Botafogo defenders are now able to clear. Corinthians gets the corner kick. 44 minutes, first half. Here comes the cross in the box, and John with another save for Botafogo. But I gotta tell you, what kind of shot was that taken by Angel Romero? It definitely made it easier for the goalkeeper, John for Botafogo. Here comes Botafogo with Danilo. Luiz Henrique, Vitinho is an option on the right. Here comes Luiz Henrique in the middle, trying to escape from one player, from the second player. Now working with Almada, Luiz Henrique moving to the box. Marçal again with Almada. Here comes Almada. Savarino. Almada again, pushing forward. Here comes Almada. Maintaining possession for Botafogo. 45 minutes, the first half in Newton Santos Stadium. Botafogo is still winning 1-0. Savarino. Marlon Freitas. Here comes Marçal. Botafogo pushing forward. Botafogo looking for their second goal. We passed 45 minutes on this first half, and we're going to wait to see how many minutes of added time the referee Anderson Daronco is going to signal. And Botafogo maintaining possession with Thiago Almada. Vitinho was an option, working again the ball with Bastos in the middle. Marlon Freitas once again with Bastos, pushing the ball back there with John. Now with the long ball forward, looking for Luiz Henrique and for Igor Jesus trying to pressure Mateuzinho. Mateuzinho is able to turn around and find André Ramalho, the central defender for Corinthians. This is Gustavo Henrique and Caetano there on the left, the three central defenders. We're going to go to 49 minutes on this first half, a 4-minute at a time, and Botafogo almost coming away with recovery. A switch to Mateuzinho on the right, pushing the ball back again with André Ramalho. Here comes Mateuzinho, finding the space in the middle. Danilo, Rodrigo Garro, able to work around. Here comes Mateus with the cross. Marçal is the first one that was able to clear. Igor Jesus goes down, and that's a foul committed there by Ranieri. 47 minutes, the first half in Newton Santos Stadium. Again, look at what a kind of penalty kick taken was that by Angel Romero. And John with the save and the celebration for Botafogo. Right after Botafogo scored with Luiz Henrique. Danilo, Almada, Marlon Freitas. Again, Almada quickly finding Savarino. Savarino has an option on the right with Vitinho. Let's see Vitinho looking for the cross. Vitinho finding space in the box, trying to find Luiz Henrique. And Corinthians gets the free kick, the goal kick with almost 48 minutes. Now Corinthians in a hurry. And this is definitely not a good result for Corinthians. They had dropped to 18th spot after Vitória beat Atlético Goianiense, a game that happened at 4 p.m. this afternoon. You see Luiz Henrique now positioned on the left side. Marçal, Danilo trying to recover, but the referee points to a foul committed by Danilo on Rodrigo Garro. You see a switch of positions there between Luiz Henrique and Almada. Now Luiz Henrique, it's moving to its original position there on the right. Bastos trying to force Thales Magno away. A switch finding Mateuzinho here on the right. Igor Jesus returning to help. Luiz Henrique also. Botafogo almost recovers with Igor Jesus. And the referee points. And the final whistle of this first half in Newton Santos Stadium. Botafogo beating Corinthians 1-0 with the goal scored by Luiz Henrique. And John saving Botafogo a minute after Botafogo scoring. Defending, saving Botafogo with a penalty kick taken by Angel Romero. You see the beautiful creation there with Botafogo, with Almada, Savarino, and Luiz Henrique with the finish. This is the goal that settles situations here on the first half. We're going to go for a short break, and then we're going to be back with the highlights after a few moments. Thank you for staying with us and watching the Brazilian National Championship at Botafogo TV. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Nós caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós. Nós caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós. Nós caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós. caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós. Nós caminhamos juntos, andamos na mesma direção. A gente torce junto, vibra junto, joga junto e compartilha um sentimento que ninguém entende. Por isso, entre bilhões de estrelas no universo, somos a mais tradicional. Somos camisa 7. Somos o Botafogo. É diferente. Junte-se a nós.
Hello once again, and we are back here with live images of Newton Santos Stadium, where Botafogo is beating Corinthians 1-0. A goal scored by Luis Henrique on the first half, and with the goalkeeper John saving a penalty kick taken by Angel Romero in his first half. Botafogo coming away with a win after 45 minutes. And as we promised, let's check the highlights of this first 45 minutes at Newton Santos Stadium, with Botafogo creating most of the chances and maintaining possession. Corinthians had a few escapes, and let's check some of them created with Savarino looking for the shot, and again involving the goalkeeper. Hugo Souza was definitely one of the names of Corinthians in his first half. This is a shot taken by Danilo. Not much problem there for Hugo. This was won by Almada. Once again, Almada looking for the shot. This one with the cross. Looking for Igor Jesus that was not able to connect. Almada again with the shot, and Botafogo with the deflection, getting a corner kick. Botafogo was able to had a few corner kicks that surprised the Corinthians defenders. This was a beautiful shot taken by Luis Henrique and an incredible save by Hugo Souza. Another chance for Botafogo, this time with Igor Jesus, and this involving Luis Henrique once again. But then finally, Botafogo, it's coming very close to a score. Corinthians had one good chance with this corner kick. And Almada with another shot, taking the rebound, declaring for Corinthians. And Botafogo creating a beautiful play there with Almada. This is the situation created by Almada, clearing the defender, finding Savarino with a beautiful, beautiful entry pass by Almada. And then a pass for Luis Henrique to open the score for Botafogo and Newton Santos Stadium. Right after Botafogo scored, Corinthians had a chance to tie the match with Angel Romero, but John saved, and this Marçal was not able to get to the ball in time. A penalty kick, and Romero with a very weirdly taken penalty kick, and John coming away with the save, the first penalty save for John wearing the Botafogo shirt. And those were the highlights of this first half. And we are ready for the second half in Newton Santos Stadium, and you definitely see that the players change the kit for the second half. Anderson Daronco was having a few words with the players. That's why we took like a few more minutes to start the first half. Corinthians now playing with mostly black for the second half. Botafogo also changing to white shorts. And we're going to keep an eye on it to see if there's going to be any changes between Botafogo and Corinthians for the second half. With Corinthians pushing forward on the right with Mateuzinho with another cross, and Botafogo able to control it with John. You see Hector Hernandes was one of the changes there for Corinthians, replacing central defender number 4 Caetano. Number 22 Hector Hernandes is a forward, so Corinthians is trying to move away from the central line of defenders. And also Breno Bidon, it's going to replace Thales Magno. Breno Bidon, number 27 for Corinthians. Those are the two subs for Corinthians for the second half. Luis Henrique looking for their space, trying to find Vitinho on the right. You see Vitinho looking for the space, trying to find Danilo. Again, Vitinho coming away with possession. This is Marlon Freitas finding the spot in the middle with Savarino. Not able to connect with Savarino. Gustavo Henrique trying to clear the ball from the box. Botafogo trying to pressure with Marlon Freitas. The switch here on the left with Matheus Bidu. Again working with Rodrigo Garro. Hoping for the pass. There you see number 10 for Corinthians, Rodrigo Garro. Vitinho trying to come away with possession for Botafogo. The Corinthians players go down. The referee says play on. Here again, Rodrigo Garro. This is a switch by Bidon, finding Mateuzinho on the right. Botafogo coming for the second half with no changes. A good pass in the middle, and Bastos is able to save, and Corinthians with the first shot, the first chance on the second half with Matheus Bidu. A good push forward for Corinthians. Corinthians that switched took away Thales Magno and Caetano and switched with Bidon and Hector Hernandes. Those are the two changes for Corinthians with head coach Ramon Diaz. Botafogo maintaining the starting 11 for the second half. There you see Savarino. Had a very good first 45 minutes. Savarino connecting with Luis Henrique. Luis Henrique trying to find the space. Savarino again with Luis Henrique. Marlon is hoping for the pass. Botafogo working with Almada. Almada finding the spot with Marçal with the cross. It was a long ball looking for Igor Jesus. For the first time the Botafogo was able to move the ball around, finding, connecting, and hoping for a good cross on his early stages of the second half here at Newton Santos Stadium. Matheus Bidu working in the middle with Bidon. This is Romero escaping from Luis Henrique, trying to create a space, a long pass forward. Marçal not able to clear. Here comes Corinthians again with Mateuzinho with the cross in the box. Marçal not able to get it. Danilo trying to help Botafogo in front of the box, and Corinthians still maintaining possession. This is Mateuzinho with another cross. Another header, and Botafogo is having a tough time at the beginning of the second half with Hector Hernandes and with Bidon. A few changes for Corinthians that seem to be working well for the team from São Paulo. There you see the forward Hector Hernandes. Remember, the Botafogo has Gatito, Alter Cauê Romero, Tietê, Alain, Carlos Alberto Chiquinho, Matheus Martins, Adrielson, and Alex Telles. And here comes Botafogo with Igor Jesus trying to push forward, not able to connect with Luis Henrique. Corinthians finding the spot with Angel Romero. Looking for the pass. Here comes the shot from outside the box, John. It's going to try to avoid the corner kick for Corinthians, maintaining possession for Botafogo. Marçal with Marlon Freitas. This is Almada. Switching from left to right, finding Vitinho. And this is Danilo in the middle. Connecting again with Almada. Marçal is an option on the left. Near the touchline, Marlon Freitas. Again with Almada. Almada goes down and Corinthians recovers. Almada not able to maintain the pace. Here comes Corinthians, 3 against 3. Danilo not able to maintain possession. Bastos is able to clear. The cross was definitely looking for Angel Romero. There's a Corinthians player down on the pitch. Almada pushes the ball back there with Danilo. And once again, the match is interrupted with the Corinthians player down. It's number 10, Rodrigo Garro. And this is where Corinthians was able to recover Ranieri for Corinthians. And then when Bastos was able to clear, Rodrigo Garro got the worst of it. It goes down, the number 10 for Corinthians. You see there, Bastos is saying that it was a normal situation there. You see one of the Botafogo players warming up for the second half that the fans are hoping to see. It's Alex Telles. This is the cross by Romero. That Romero was hoping for a penalty kick. But the referee said play on. Anderson Daronco and Botafogo again with possession. Marçal looking for the pass with Marlon Freitas. Pushes forward The idea was to find Vitinho on the right, not able to connect. Corinthians still keeping possession on this beginning of the second half, 8 minutes. Luis Henrique almost able to get away with possession. Once again, you see Bidon, number 27 for Corinthians, that just came in on his second half. This is Matheus Bidu. Angel Romero hoping for the cross in the box. Corinthians looking. Botafogo trying to clear the ball from the box. Another cross. Mateuzinho trying to push the ball in the box. The shot from outside the box, and Botafogo with Marçal pushing forward. This is what Botafogo is hoping for, a quick counter-attack. Almada. Botafogo trying to settle. Corinthians definitely switching the type of play on the second half, pressuring Botafogo more when Botafogo is trying to maintain possession. It's back end of the field. There you see Hector Hernandes. Once again, Bidon in the middle, looking for Matheus Romero, finding Mateuzinho again on the right. Mateuzinho with the cross, a long cross. A big save by John, but Corinthians still has possession. John is down, and Corinthians was hoping for a shot, and the referee says, play on. Botafogo having a very hard time with Corinthians on the second half. Almada not able to find it, hoping for maintaining possession for Botafogo. Corinthians is still pushing, pressuring. Savarino trying to help in the middle. This is Romero again. 10 minutes, second half. Corinthians definitely more poised on this second half after the changes by Ramon Dias. Ramalho switching, finding Bidon once again. On the left you see Matheus Bidu. Corinthians has a player down. Rodrigo Garro switching again with Mateuzinho in the box. Botafogo not able to connect. The referee says nothing. Ranieri goes down, was hoping for a penalty kick. And the Botafogo central defender not happy with the midfielder, the defensive midfielder for Corinthians. And then Anderson Daronco just going and trying to maintain all the players settled there. Let's check it again. The last touch there by number 14, Ranieri, and then Alexander Barbosa not happy with Ranieri dropping in the box. And so far, no yellow cards on this match between Corinthians and Botafogo. Corinthians has a few players there on the yellow card watch as well as Botafogo. Remember that Botafogo doesn't have Arthur Jorge, the head coach, suspended after getting the yellow card against Fortaleza. And the same thing happened with defensive midfielder Gregory for Botafogo. So the referee, it's gonna check the video for a possible penalty kick. Once again, Botafogo and Corinthians, and Barbosa is trying to plead its case. Daronco apparently like showing the elbow there for Barbosa. Marlon Freitas is talking with the referee that it's gonna check the video. Barbosa is clearly not happy with the decision by the referee, but the video assistant referee called on for the ref to take a look at the situation involving Barbosa and Ranieri. Is it a shoulder-to-shoulder fight for position in a box? Is it a push from the back? This is what's being watched by Anderson Daronco with the replay. Hoping for another angle. This is exactly the angle that Anderson Daronco it's looking at. Taking a long time to analyze the situation between Alexander Barbosa and Ranieri. And let's see the decision by the referee Anderson Daronco. He points to another penalty kick for Corinthians. After a few minutes watching the replay, let's check it out again. The right arm by Alexander Barbosa was definitely what probably made Anderson Daronco decide on a penalty kick. Barbosa again maybe did not make the right decision there and allow the referee to award another penalty kick for Corinthians. After John saved Botafogo on the first half, Corinthians is going to have another chance of tying the match in Newton Santos Stadium. And now Marlon Freitas gets the yellow card, and Marlon Freitas is going to miss the game against Fluminense. Marlon was one of the players for Botafogo that was on a yellow card watch. This is the second penalty kick awarded for Corinthians at Newton Santos Stadium. Is Romero going to take the shot again? Garro is the one that is holding the ball. Mateuzinho was also close as an option for the penalty taker. And once again, the Botafogo fans are hoping for another miracle by John. 15 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. A penalty kick for Corinthians. You see Anderson Daronco hoping, waiting for John to position himself there. Matheus Bidu is also near for taking the shot. 16 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. This time Corinthians switching the player and putting Rodrigo Garro as the penalty taker. Rodrigo Garro for Corinthians and John for Botafogo. Once again, a very similar situation that happened on the first half. Waiting for the whistle. John is the hope for Botafogo. Garro for Corinthians. The whistle for Corinthians, the shot, and Corinthians ties the match. 1-1 at Newton Santos Stadium. The celebration there by goalkeeper Hugo Souza. 17 minutes, second half at Newton Santos. And the shot was pretty much in the middle. Maybe if John had stayed, he probably would have had another save for Botafogo. And the celebration there for Corinthians goalkeeper Hugo Souza. There's still plenty of game ahead between Botafogo and Corinthians and Newton Santos Stadium. Now there's another Corinthians player that goes down. Here comes Botafogo with Luis Henrique. Trying to create a space, Luis Henrique looking for the shot across in the box for Igor Jesus. A very easy save there for Hugo Souza. And now he points to the Corinthians player that is down. And this is exactly what Corinthians is hoping for. Stopping the play, not continue the match. You see Ramon Diaz. Number 11, Angel Romero. It's down. And Nilton Santos probably involved in a dispute there with Bastos. Let's see if we have a different angle so we can check if there was any malice between the defender for Botafogo, Bastos, and Romero. Not able to really see there. It looked like it was like a simple, normal sequence of play involving Bastos and Romero. You see the Corinthians fans at Nilton Santos Stadium, and the goalkeeper Hugo Souza working with Daronco. And this is exactly most of the matches involving Daronco in the Brazilian Championship, but the game being stopped and very few movement on the second half. Let's see how many minutes he's going to add to the second half between Botafogo and Corinthians. This is Ranieri again on the second half. Almada goes down. It's a foul for Botafogo. Botafogo in a hurry. Marçal. Botafogo definitely not able yet to find a rhythm in the second half between Botafogo and Corinthians. After opening the score, after creating a lot of chances, Botafogo again allowed Corinthians another penalty kick to tie the match at Nilton Santos Stadium. Almada not able to control possession for Botafogo. Botafogo will get the ball back with John. Marlon Freitas. Oh, Marlon Freitas went down and Botafogo almost conceded an incredible chance there for Corinthians. Vitinho not able to clear. Danilo. Luis Henrique recovering for Botafogo. Marlon trying to push forward. This is Marçal. Again with Marlon. Luis Henrique is hoping for the pass. Marçal. Luis Henrique is switching, finding Vitinho in the box. This is Savarino, again with Vitinho. Here comes the cross in the box for Botafogo. The chance for Almada with the shot from outside. Almada, again, Almada with the shot! And the goal! Goal! Thiago! Almada for Botafogo! His first goal with the Botafogo shirt! You're gonna see it again. The Corinthians defender was trying to clear. Almada, 1, 2, and the left-footed shot by Almada is scoring his first goal for Botafogo. This is his 8th game. The first goal is scored by the Argentinian. Almada, Botafogo, once again. 2, Corinthians 1, 67 minutes. Second half at Nilton Santos Stadium. You see the fans happy and celebrating Botafogo once again on top. And with Botafogo is going to have a few changes. Mateu Ponte and Chiquinho Soares are the players that are going to come in. Luis Henrique leaving. Number 7, Luis Henrique. It's one of the options for Franklin Carvalho to leave the pitch. And Vitinho, it's the other one. So Mateu Ponte, it's going to replace Vitinho. And Chiquinho Soares is replacing Luis Henrique. Those are the first 2 subs for Botafogo in the second half. Danilo recovering for Botafogo. Savarino again with Almada. Looking for Igor Jesus. Mateu Ponte is an option. Igor Jesus with the cross trying to find Savarino in the box. And the Corinthians defender is able to clear. Barbosa. Marlon Freitas. 68 minutes, second half. Botafogo once again beating Corinthians. Almada. Working with Savarino. Savarino on the edge of the box with the cross. It's cleared by Gustavo Henrique from Corinthians. Again, the Argentinian from Botafogo recovering, maintaining possession, but the referee points play on. Danilo. Marlon Freitas. Is he going to take the shot? Working with Igor Jesus. On the edge of the box again with Marlon Freitas. Barbosa, the Botafogo fans definitely in high spirits, celebrating. Botafogo on top again. That was not a good play there, involving Mateu Ponte, trying to find the space. Mateuzinho is an option on the right. The Corinthians working the ball in the middle there with Garro. Looking for the space. Here comes Corinthians with the chance, and Bastos is able to clear. Corinthians finding the spot and creating good chances on the second half. Botafogo having a tough time, but is still maintaining possession and creating the foul with Igor Jesus going down. Let's see if this two changes from Franklin Carvalho with Matheus Ponte replacing Vitinho. And Chiquinho Soares replacing Luis Henrique. You see both of them in the bench after being replaced. Savarino looking for Chiquinho Soares. Chiquinho has Mateu Ponte on the right. Here comes Mateu. Working with Marçal, an option on the left. That's exactly what Marlon Freitas does. Finding Marçal, the cross, looking for Chiquinho. Botafogo recovering with Marlon Freitas. This is Mateu Ponte. Savarino, beautiful play there, finding Marlon Freitas. Chiquinho Soares not able to control it, and Corinthians able to clear. A long pass forward, but John, it's right there to recover for Botafogo. Regaining possession, Botafogo pushes the ball forward with Marçal. There you see Thiago Almada scoring his first goal for Botafogo. Marçal moving the ball back there with Danilo. This is Savarino. Marlon Freitas pushing the ball, chipping in a box for Igor Jesus with the shot for Botafogo. Igor Jesus, his first chance on the second half. A beautiful pass by Marlon Freitas. Igor Jesus scored a beautiful goal against Fortaleza in a very similar fashion. Savarino, is it going to chip this ball in a box with the corner kick? Savarino with the cross, looking for Barbosa. Chiquinho, it's going to come away with possession for Botafogo. Chiquinho, Bastos, Marlon Freitas, Chiquinho again. Chiquinho with the cross. Once again, Chiquinho protecting, working. Danilo with the cross, able to clear. Ramalho for Corinthians. This is Ranieri, Mateuzinho actually. The referee says play on. Botafogo maintaining possession with Marlon Freitas. Barbosa again with Marçal. Danilo. Thiago Almada. Chiquinho was hoping for the pass. And this is Marlon Freitas again with Savarino. Savarino with the shot. Savarino not able to connect. Igor Jesus also trying to help maintain possession for Botafogo. You see Bastos with the recovery, working with John. Botafogo is still pushing forward. John working with Bastos. That's not a spot where Botafogo... A very close call there in the danger zone. And there's a push and a foul against Igor Jesus. 73 minutes, second half, almost 30 minutes at Newton Santos Stadium. In the second half, you see Ramon Diaz, the head coach for Corinthians. Botafogo scored in the first half with Luis Henrique. Corinthians tied on the second half with Rodrigo Garro. And Botafogo again is scoring, this time with Thiago Almada. Now we're going to see the change that the Botafogo fans are hoping for. Alex Telles, one of the new faces for Botafogo, will be replacing the very experienced Marçal. Alex Telles, it's the third change for Botafogo on the second half. There you see Alex Telles, number 13 for Botafogo. The 32-year-old, the left fullback, taking over the position there as the left fullback for Botafogo in this remaining 15 minutes of game. Corinthians also replacing Ranieri and putting Carrijo, André Carrijo, number 19, replacing Ranieri, number 14. For Corinthians when Botafogo gets another throw. There you see Chiquinho Soares, number 9 for Botafogo. This is game 107 for Chiquinho Soares. Igor Jesus, involving the goalkeeper John. Botafogo has Mateu Ponte as an option on the right. A long push forward. Chiquinho with the chip. He was trying to find Savarino on the right. And Botafogo recovers with Mateu Ponte. And Botafogo gets the throw in. Mateu Ponte with the back heel connecting with Chiquinho Soares. There you see the 33-year-old, the forward for Botafogo. That's the youngster, the Uruguayan, number 4. Mateu Ponte, only 21 years old. Here comes Corinthians again, recovering in the middle, switching. And there you see the first time Alex Telles is working with a good pass by Chiquinho Soares. They played together in Portugal, both defending Porto. You see number 13. And a recovery there by Mateuzinho for Corinthians. 31 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. Igor Jesus and Alex Telles. This time Corinthians, it's able to come away with possession. A quick throw there for Corinthians. Mateuzinho working. Henrique again with the right fullback, number 2, Mateuzinho. Almada is the first one that is trying to challenge. Almada also going back and trying to help out in the middle. Corinthians trying to push forward with Mateuzinho. Here comes the pass on the right, and Botafogo protecting the ball with Danilo. Danilo goes down, and Danilo concedes the corner kick. Danilo was hoping for a foul or a goal kick for Botafogo. And the Corinthians player, it's going to help Danilo there. Let's see the play there by Mateuzinho, and Danilo trying to protect. And the last touch there by the Botafogo player, André Carrijo, number 19. The midfielder from Peru. And apparently the number 5 from Botafogo, Danilo Barbosa, it's having cramps, where Corinthians has another corner kick. 77 minutes, the second half. Almost 33 minutes of game in the second half. The Corinthians players are complaining that Danilo, it's within the field of play. And then you see again the beautiful pass by Savarino when Botafogo scored first with Luis Henrique. And this is the second penalty kick taken by Corinthians. The first one was taken by Angel Romero. and John was able to save it. And this is the first goal scored by Thiago Almada wearing the Botafogo shirt. It's celebration there by Barbosa that had committed the penalty kick and definitely was happy with Thiago Almada scoring the go-ahead goal for Botafogo. Remember that Botafogo, it's having exactly, there you see it, the assistant coach Franklin Carvalho is in charge tonight when Corinthians with the cross and the header that goes over the bar, and it's just a goal kick for Botafogo with one of the central defenders showing up in the box. André Ramalho and Gustavo Henrique were there for the header. And Chip, apparently it's going to replace Danilo there in the middle. Having a little chat there with one of the assistant coaches of Arthur Jorge, Franklin Carvalho. Barbosa, it's pointing to the referee, hoping that Botafogo gets the sub because Danilo does not have any conditions to return to the game. You also see number 28, Alain, coming in. Apparently Alain, it's going to replace Danilo. This is one of the changes for Botafogo. You saw Franklin also talking with Chiche. It's going to replace Savarino. So Chiche, number 6, it's replacing Savarino, and Alain, number 28, it's replacing Danilo. Igor Jesus is still trying to find the rhythm, had a few good choices on the first half. Not many looks there on the second half. Barbosa involving John. 35 minutes, second half here at Newton Santos Stadium. A long push forward and Botafogo returns the favor, and it's another throw in there for Corinthians. Mateuzinho lost both of his cleats and it's hoping there. It's trying to hold Chiquinho Soares, and Chiquinho who committed the foul. Apparently the ball just like went out of bounds there. And Corinthians is preparing another sub. Number 20, Pedro Raul. It's coming in for Corinthians. And Pedro Raul will replace number 11, Angel Romero. This is the fourth sub by Ramon Diaz and Newton Santos. You see Danilo slowly moving towards the locker room, the bench there. 81 minutes. Danilo was just replaced by Alain, number 28 for Botafogo. Corinthians working with Matheus Bidu. Botafogo recovers with Mateu Ponte, Almada. Chiche is trying to help out, trying to challenge. The pass there by Hector Hernandez. Another cross in the box, and Corinthians not able to connect with a cross looking for Hector Hernandez. Now wearing the band there, Hector Hernandez is the skipper, now the captain for Corinthians in this last minutes of play here in Newton Santos Stadium. Actually Garro, number 10. John finding Almada in the middle. Marlon Freitas working with Alex Telles. Telles, number 13, playing his first match with Botafogo. Here he comes with the cross in the box, looking for Chiquinho. Igor Jesus hoping for a penalty kick. Almada challenging the Corinthians player, pushing forward, and Botafogo recovers in the middle. But the referee points to a foul committed there by number 28, Alain. Corinthians was trying to move quickly forward. Corinthians also had number 77, Igor Coronado, coming in. So all 5 subs done by head coach Ramon Diaz for Corinthians. There's a pass there involving Pedro Raul and Alexander Barbosa Barbosa able to clear. That it's another throw for Corinthians. Botafogo beating Corinthians 2-1 at Newton Santos Stadium. Marlon Freitas challenging the Corinthians player. Cheche again. Botafogo trying to come away with possession. Mateuzinho pushing the ball back. Here comes a cross in the box. Botafogo is able to clear with Mateu Ponte. Chiquinho protecting. Chiquinho apparently committed a foul, used the arm. It's a free kick for Corinthians. Taken quickly and moving, pushing the ball there with Mateuzinho on the right. Another cross in the box. John trying to clear. John goes down and another Botafogo player is also down. Apparently Barbosa and John collided trying to clear the ball from the box. Oh my God, yes. Apparently John, in the effort to clear the ball, hit Barbosa's head. There was a lack of communication between the two Botafogo players and Anderson Daronco now. It's allowing the players to be assisted by the medical staff, with Barbosa getting the worst of it. The central defender from Botafogo is down. 84 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. Botafogo hoping to keep the score. There you see. And then replay. First, John hit Barbosa's head. Then Barbosa is also hit by a forward Pedro Raul. It's also always a very dangerous situation there when you have this ball crossed in the box involving players that don't necessarily see where other ones are coming, and especially when there is a hit on the head. But the Botafogo fans are celebrating, are hoping for another win. Botafogo right now going up to 53 points, maintaining first position on the Brazilian National Championship. Fortaleza tied against Atlético Paranaense, and it's in second spot with 49 points. Now as the Corinthians players, they are complaining that John, it's taking its time to push the ball forward. Cheche coming in wait with the pass, looking for Mateu Ponte. There's a Corinthians player down. A series of players going down, and this is number 5, the central defender, André Ramalho. Was trying to protect Chiquinho there, and apparently Chiquinho hit Ramalho. And you see this beautiful view here at Newton Santos Stadium. Definitely a good crowd tonight for Botafogo and Corinthians. Remember that Botafogo will be playing next Wednesday the quarterfinal match against São Paulo here. That's the first leg of the quarterfinals between Botafogo and São Paulo. And on Saturday, on the Brazilian Championship, Botafogo will be playing Fluminense. Botafogo will be playing at Maracanã Stadium. It's an away game for Botafogo. 87 minutes, Chiche challenging the Corinthians player, switching, trying to find the space in the middle. Gustavo working the ball with Garro. Mateu Ponte coming too strong, committing the foul on Bidu. Bidu wants to take a quick free kick. Able to connect there with André Ramalho, recovered by Corinthians. This is Coronado. Ramalho again. Alain trying to challenge. There's a push forward. Botafogo coming with Barbosa. Is going to protect and try to clear. Protecting, clearing. And Corinthians recovering the ball for Now there is a throw in. That's what the referee is pointing. Anderson Daronco pointing to a throw for Botafogo. You see the complaints there by Matheus Bidu. And it seemed that he had saved, that the ball had not gone completely out of bounds. Well, this is a difficult camera angle to see, but the one before, the previous angle, it seemed that it was a clear possession there for Corinthians. But the referee awarded the throw-in for Botafogo. Alex Telles involved, able to clearing the ball away from the danger zone. Botafogo will get the throw. Another one, a clear by André Ramalho. We are approaching 44 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. Botafogo is beating Corinthians 2-1. This is the first match by Alex Telles with the Botafogo shirt. One of the new faces of Botafogo for this Brazilian Championship and the competitions. They're still yet to be played. The Libertadores next Wednesday. Botafogo gets the throw in. There was a yellow card there by Matheus Bidu. There you see number 21 for Corinthians going down. Marlon this time got lucky. And Matheus Bidu is definitely having some cramps. You see the left fullback for Corinthians feeling all the effort on this game here tonight at Newton Santos Stadium. Having trouble walking, Matheus Bidu, and Corinthians has made all the 5 changes. And there you see on the screen, Botafogo and São Paulo, that's the game. Only Libertadores next Wednesday here at Newton Santos Stadium. Another throw for Botafogo. Mateu Ponte had an option with Marlon Freitas. This is Almada. Almada surrounded by 3 Corinthians players. The challenge by Almada. There's a Corinthians player down and Botafogo recovers with Alain. The ball pushed back. Igor Jesus trying to get to the ball. Almost Igor Jesus. The save by Hugo Souza. And Igor Jesus was hit with the clearance. The ball hitting Igor Jesus back and Corinthians gets the goal kick. A very dangerous back pass there by Corinthians. You see the head coach for Botafogo, Franklin Carvalho, pointing, hoping that Botafogo recovers the ball. We're going to have 8 minutes added for the second half. We're going to go to 98 minutes here at Newton Santos Stadium. Both teams already made all the subs, the possible subs on the second half. Alain trying to challenge, coming away with possession. Bastos clearing, hoping to find Marcel, not Marcel. Marlon Freitas. Marcel has been replaced by Alex Telles. Mateu Ponte was trying to push the ball forward and Botafogo gets the throw in. Botafogo has Mateu Ponte playing on the right side. Has Alex Telles playing as a left fullback. Alain and Cheche now playing in the middle, helping Marlon Freitas. And also Chiquinho Soares up front after replacing Luis Henrique. Those are the 5 subs by Franklin Carvalho. 92 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. Igor Jesus helping the defenders, challenging the Corinthians players. Corinthians switching, finding the space here on the left with Coronado. Again with Garro. Pushing the ball in the box. This is Hector Hernandez. With another beautiful pass, Botafogo able to clear with Alex Telles, and it's a throw-in for Corinthians, quickly taken by number 10, Rodrigo Garro. Here comes Chiquinho. Chiquinho not able to connect. Not a good pass there by Chiquinho. Teles saving. Barbosa trying to get to the ball before Pedro Raul. Now Chiquinho looking for connection there with Igor Jesus. Trying to push forward. This is exactly what Botafogo is hoping for. Igor Jesus. Almada has Igor Jesus in the box. Here comes the cross. There was no one to complete the play there by Igor Jesus. Corinthians in a very, very difficult situation, in 18th place on the Brazilian Championship, fighting to escape the relegation zone. Has to push forward. It's another long pass that Botafogo gets away with John. You see John that had that shot with the central defender Alexander Barbosa. John that saved the penalty kick tonight for Botafogo. We are approaching 95 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. Thiago Almada coming away with possession. Here comes Almada, the Argentinian. This is Igor Jesus. Igor Jesus with the shot was trying to chip over Hugo Souza, and the ball just sails over the crossbar. Almost 95 minutes, second half in Newton Santos Stadium. The referee pointed to 8 minutes at a time, injury time. We're going to go to 98 minutes before the final whistle. Alain trying to challenge the Corinthians player. The last touch there was done by central defender Bastos, and Bastos goes down. Apparently also hit by Garro. Garro puts both hands on his face, and the Corinthians bench is complaining of a possible hit by the Botafogo defender. And the fourth referee is there. It's pointing to someone on the bench for Botafogo that get a red card. Couldn't quite yet notice what happened there. There is some exchange. You know, the head coach for Corinthians pushed one of the ball boys there, apparently, and there was a red card by one of the ball boys apparently. And Corinthians is ready for the throw-in. They were complaining that the ball had not been put back in play. And here again, Anderson Daronco. And the clock keeps ticking on. And actually, that's exactly what happened. The head coach for Corinthians, Ramon Dias, was sent off after a push in one of the ball boys. This is what Botafogo is hoping for. A long pass forward. Marlon Freitas. Marlon Freitas looking in the box. A chance. Igor Jesus. Igor Jesus with the shot! And the deflection. It was the opportunity for Botafogo to score another goal. The ball got deflected by the Corinthians defender. Botafogo gets another corner kick. There's a yellow card there for André Ramalho, the central defender for Corinthians. That was complaining with the linesman. Almost 98 minutes on the second half. Marlon Freitas is getting ready for the corner kick. The referee had pointed to 8 minutes at a time. This is exactly what we are approaching. Let's see if the referee is going to add maybe a couple of minutes or not. There you see Botafogo maintaining possession with Chiquinho Soares. Just milking the clock at the end of the game. Botafogo gets a throw-in. The referee apparently had pointed to a throw-in, not a corner kick. And the referee ends the match at Newton Santos Stadium Botafogo coming away with another win. And this was the last play that the Corinthians players were complaining. An offside position there by Marlon Freitas that the referee had awarded a play on for Botafogo. And the linesman get the complaints for the Corinthians players. It's the end of the game here at Newton Santos Stadium, and Botafogo comes away with another important win and maintains top position in the Brazilian National Championship. There's a few extra yellow card at the end of the match. Pedro Raul is there complaining. Alain approaching Anderson Daronco, sharing, and this, you see the two brothers, Angel Romero from Corinthians and Romero from Botafogo that didn't come in. Again, the Botafogo player coming away with another win, and the Botafogo fans celebrating another 3 points and another week on top position on the Brazilian National Championship. Botafogo with the first goal scored by Luiz Henrique. A beautiful play involving Almada Savarino and Luiz Henrique. The Corinthians was able to come away with the penalty kick on the second half. The second penalty kick that was awarded for Corinthians. Both penalty kicks correctly applied by referee Anderson Daronco. The second one, John was not able to save it, but it wouldn't take that long for Botafogo to score the goal-ahead goal. The clear by Ranieri, and Almada clearing the first, the second, and the shot, the deflection, and Botafogo scoring the second goal at Newton Santos Stadium. There you see, the first goal is scored by Almada at Newton Santos Stadium. The first goal by the Argentinian with the Botafogo shirt. And the fans celebrating here at Newton Santos Stadium. This is exactly what we like to see here at Newton Santos. The Botafogo players celebrating with the fans. A beautiful spectacle of light and fire at Newton Santos Stadiums. And Botafogo gets an incredible boost for the next game Wednesday on the Libertadores Championship against São Paulo. Let's check some of the stats between Botafogo and Corinthians. Botafogo had 55% possession, 19 shots with 9 of them on target. No offsides. There was one offside that the Corinthians players were complaining at the end of the game. 6 corner kicks for Botafogo. Botafogo committed 10 fouls. Had 1 yellow card. Marlon Freitas is going to miss the game against Fluminense next Saturday. No red cards between Botafogo and Corinthians and Newton Santos Stadium. We're going to check the standings now after Botafogo beating Corinthians. There you see Botafogo now clearing 4 points ahead of Fortaleza. Botafogo winning its 16th game of the Brazilian National Championship, jumping to 53 points on the standings. Fortaleza with 49 points. Palmeiras and Flamengo are playing tomorrow. Palmeiras will be facing tomorrow a game where at home against Criciúma could jump to 2nd place. Cruzeiro in 5th spot, São Paulo in 6th. Bahia, Internacional, Vasco and Atlético Mineiro, the first top 10. Bragantino in 11th place. Atlético Paranaense, Juventude, Criciúma, followed by Grêmio, Fluminense, and then the relegation zone, with Vitória now in 17th place. Cuiabá, Corinthians in 18th place. Cuiabá in 19th place. And Atlético Goianiense on last spot on the Brazilian National Championship. This is the situation when Botafogo maintains first position on the Brazilian National Championship. Again, another beautiful win for Botafogo. Remember that Botafogo will be playing Libertadores next Wednesday at home against São Paulo. And then next week against São Paulo away at Morumbi Stadium. And thank you for watching the Brazilian Championship with us here at Botafogo TV. And make sure to check our official channels with your local time for the next broadcast of the Brazilian Championship. Until next time, we'll see you again on Saturday, August 28th, when Botafogo will take on Grêmio at Mané Garrincha Stadium. I am Roby Porto saying good night